They love the idea of the woman who's always down, ready with the money, the answers, the insight, and support. But do they know you? Because praise feels good, doesn't it? It did to me. But what if the very praise you're receiving is the thing keeping you invisible? Because being admired and externally validated can cover up emptiness for a long time. Ask me how I know. The more things I acquired, the more attention I got as a result of the things that I acquired, the more people cheered me on, the more disconnected I started to feel with myself or from myself, excuse me. I used to crave attention. I'm not in a creepy way per se. It was more covert. It was like fake humility, which is actually worse. It's worse than folks who just do random crap for attention online or even in person, in my opinion. What I had going on was worse. What I did was worse because I had the trimmings, or it had the trimmings of being acceptable and righteous. And so I kept going on because on the outward, it looked like I was humble and you know what I mean? I wasn't bragging. No. Every strong praise, oh, you're strong, you're so in control. I don't know how you do it. You inspire me, even. Looked like validation, but it really was performance fuel. It was fueling my performance, my masking, my, whatever it is, right? And the more I got of this, the less I felt seen because it just became about doing things, acting a certain way, saying certain things so that people would acknowledge me, so that people would want to be around me, so that people would say, hey, we see you, you're inspired, all those things. It was the fuel that was keeping me going. And the more of this, the less me there was, the less connected I felt to myself. So if you've ever smiled through a compliment and on the inside you're like, what the hell? If only you knew, this video is for you. Because praise feels good until you realize it's the thing keeping you performing. And on the outside, it looks like affirmation, but on the inside, it can keep you trapped. It really can, and it often does. I remember being at times celebrated, but it really wasn't for me or about me. It was for the mask that I was wearing, that I was perfecting, even as I played that role of the perfect, whatever it was, dependable professional, the committed, loyal friend I was told. Strong black woman. Thought it was a thing to be proud of. Here's what praise really does to us: it can train you to hide your needs. It can make you being tired and just wanting to rest and relax and just be. It can make you feel like if you don't keep going, you're not being excellent. And if you keep going, you're being excellent. I hope this makes sense for you. It can make you feel lonely, or it can make your loneliness, I guess, feel like leadership. And they say it's lonely at the top anyway, so we buy it, right? We think being lonely is what a leader or how a leader experiences leadership. It's like essentially being in a plane, excuse me, casting a play where everyone loves your character, the way you're acting. It's like, oh, you did that so well. You embody that character, but nobody knows who that woman is underneath all of that. And so you begin to chase that continual applause, recognition, validation, and over time you forget how to just be. Some of us even forget who we are. We are unable to articulate what we want out of life without it being, if for those who are even able to, without it being attached to something or a role that we've performed. And that's the cost. You're visible to everyone, but you're actually invisible to yourself. And that, my friend, is a big, big travesty. So I know, I love it, but it really is. It really is. So let me ask you, have you ever been praised for something that was not really you? Earlier on, I had asked you if you've been complimented and inside you were like, okay. Has that ever happened where you got this admiration and you were like, oh, applauded, but it wasn't you at your core. So you felt a sense of inauthenticity. Like, this is not me. I'm being praised for something that I did, yes, but this is not who I am. What I did is not a reflection of who I am on the inside or what I really desire to do. Has that ever happened to you? I know it has to me. I would love to hear, so drop it in the comments. And if you connected with what I've shared in this video, download the high achieve not I now it's now called the Fulfilled Black Woman's Guide. The link is under the video. It will help you to see where you've been overdoing and start reconnecting with what actually feels like you, so that all the external praise is not something that, you know, moves or fuels you. Actually, you're not even performing for external praise anymore, because you're now in tune with who you are, and once you know who you are better able to tap into the desires that you have and what you want. And if you are ready to just jump the line, as they say, skip the line, if you are ready to practice this embodiment of self, this self actualization from a very holistic and grounded and fulfilling way, practice it week after week. Join the Embody program. It's my 8-week coaching program. It will help you to stop performing and start living from your truth, so that you're not proving. Inside Embody will immediately start to will stop working. You'll stop working to feel safe and start living from your authenticity. All of it without guilt, without apology, without over explaining, without feeling that you have to earn approval from others. You'll begin to notice how long you've been on autopilot, just moving, just doing, just saying yes, doing what's next, doing what's expected, doing what somebody told you to do, without ever stopping to ask yourself, is this really what I want? Is this in alignment with my soul's desire? You'll catch yourself where at times you usually just go along to get along, and this time you're not doing that. You're not pushing through because you really do not want to, and you're honoring yourself. Your new choices will make sense to you, not to your mom or to him or to your kids or anyone else, right? Not the version of the woman everyone has been depending on. It will feel authentic. It will feel like you. It will make sense to you, and that's really all that's important. Anyone else who's trying to make meaning out of your life doesn't need to, you know. And that desire, that high achieving characteristic, that trait to always seek external validation and permission before we do things, that will just go. It will disappear. You'll be able to rest and just be as you are. I'll see you in the next video. If you want that, comment embody and I'll send you the link to join.